Hello and welcome to Smack Talk Showdown presents Extreme Cardboard Wrestling 3. I'm Matt Ringler from Double Turn Games and one of the creators of Smack Talk Showdown. We have a great lineup of competitors today competing for the first ever digital champion of cardboard title. Now, before we get into things, we must go over a couple rules on how to play, and like any wrestling event, these may or may not be adhered throughout the tournament. So first, each competitor will start the round by drawing a card from each name card deck, and that will be their persona for the round. Then a segment card will be drawn, which will determine what the promos will be about. Each competitor will have 1 minute to cut their promo, and during those promos, smack cards will be played on the competitors, and they must do what those smack cards say. After each competitor has given their promo, a winner will be declared and move on to the semifinals. After the semifinals, we will have a triple threat championship match to determine the winner. All right, without further ado, let's get into our first round matchup. On the left side of the screen, we have, he's the young, hot face of game development. His game, Dodo Peak, recently launched on the Nintendo Switch, so everybody should go buy it. And he has also made a King of the Hill dating sim. Make some noise for Callux. And to the right, we have, you may know her as Razor from WoW Superheroes. She is the host of the Women Wrestling Friends podcast, and she is coming into this competition with built-up rage from an apartment viewing day from hell. Make some noise for Sarah the Rebel.
A lot of rage.
And without further ado, we shall get this first round matchup started. So first we will draw name cards for each competitor. Kyle, for this round and this round only, you will be the Regal Hunk.
Got it. Thank you.
And Sarah, you will be the Grand Crusher. And our competitors are competing in a hair versus hair match in Mexico City, Mexico. The wrestlers are facing off in a hair versus hair match. The loser has to shave their head.
No.
Kyle, you will go first. You have 1 minute. Are you ready?
Hold on. I gotta get into Regal Hunk mode. Yes, I think I'm ready.
And go. You're muted.
Oh my God. I hit a button that muted.
We'll restart you. Okay, Regal Hunk, are you officially ready now?
Welcome to Social Distant Wrestling Promotion. That's so funny. There's a button. Anyway.
I promise that will not dock you at all. And
you can
begin
if you want. It's your show. Oh, yes. Look at it all the hair of the Regal Hunk ready for the battlefield.
The speaker must gloat about their intelligence.
As I go in with my smartness from my prestigious education at Oxford upon Devonshire, and go into battle with my knowledge of the works of Sun Tzu as
The speaker's promo must be a series of Yo Mama jokes.
As I suplex something that has its own zip code, which, by the way, Crusher, is your mother. Ha! Yes, I learned that at the Boys Academy.
The speaker must blame millennials for all their problems during their promo.
Because I studied the classics. I'm not one of these kids with their TVs and their TikToks. I studied Greco-Roman smashdowns, and that's why my hair shall prevail.
Time. Good showing. Good showing.
Thank you. Oh, it's everywhere.
Okay, Sarah. You think you can do better than that?
Oh, I know I can.
Oh, okay. You have 1 minute when you're ready. You ready?
Yep.
Go.
The Grand Crusher doesn't care about your Pantene Pro-V using, Geek Squad looking, hot tub time machine having hairstyles, okay?
The speaker must speak with a Shakespearean accent.
And that is to clash. Oh, how I knew ye well, and I shall be doing the crushing. Your skull, your...
The speaker must use a thick New York accent during their promo.
And I don't really care where your hair has been or where it's gonna go, because the hair is not gonna be there, brother.
The speaker must give their entire promo using baby talk.
Sometimes I think maybe you'd like to have your hair, and maybe you want to win a battle against the Grand Crusher, don't you? But you're not going to. No, you're not gonna win. No, sorry.
And time. Good showing from both of y'all.
I can't do accents.
That's that's.
I mean, the accent cards are one of my favorites
That's
because usually I think the best way to go about them is don't even think about it. You just go into it and see what comes out, and those usually work out the best. All right, so based on my years of knowledge working and playing this game, the winner of the round is Sarah the Rebel. Congratulations, you are moving on to the semi-finals. I'm sorry.
Suck it, Mr. Kyle.
I'm sorry, Kyle.
Okay.
You will
This is what you
be
get to get a
eliminated.
rebel against someone who follows the rules. It's always.
Now, before you leave us, we move on to the next round. Where can we find you, Kyle, and on social media, and what stuff should people purchase from you?
All right, plugs. So my name is Kyle Erf, Kyleeerf. That's probably written down somewhere, but I spelled it out anyway. You can find me on Twitter with that username. That's probably the best way to just keep up with what I'm doing. I'm a game developer and comedian based out of New York City. We've got a game out called Dodo Peak. It's sort of like a modern twist on classic arcade games like Q*bert or like Frogger. If that sounds interesting to you, you can check it out on Nintendo Switch or Apple Arcade.
And Sarah, where can we find you?
You can find me everywhere at Sarah the Rebel. Sarah's an H, as God in the Bible intended. And you can especially find me on Patreon, where I have fun things all the time for you to do.
Well, congratulations to both of our competitors. Everybody go follow them on everything that they do. If they have things to purchase, go make sure that you purchase them. Sarah, we'll be seeing you a little later. Unfortunately, Kyle, this is goodbye.
All right.
Bye, little Kyle.
All right, let's get into our second round matchup. We have two brand new competitors to the Extreme Cardboard Wrestling. To our left, they are known as Zill Nair on the Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice podcast, and they are also a desperate housewives aficionado. Give it up for Liz Burton.
I don't need words.
And her opponent is a wrestling raconteur, the greatest heel of our generation, and the king of making coffee in his underwear. Give it up for RJ City.
Thank you so much for saying of our generation, because there's already the greatest generation. I feel like collectively we're perhaps the worst generation. So I'm happy to be like the greatest of the worst. I aim hard for mediocrity, and that's where I plan on staying.
All right, now without further ado, we will get into our round. So for this round only, Liz, you will be known as Captain Monkey.
Beautiful, beautiful, amazing.
And RJ, you will be known as the Strong Millionaire.
Wonderful.
Oh.
And our competitors are competing in an Icon versus Legend match in Memphis, Tennessee. Both wrestlers are legendary in their own right. Whoever convinces the audience that they are more legendary wins. All right, Liz, we're going to have you go first. You have 1 minute whenever you're ready.
Listen, I'm not just a wrestler, right? My name is not just Captain Monkey. That's not just a name. I physically am a captain and a monkey. I drive boats.
The speaker must promote their new wrestling-themed pasta restaurant.
and I'm a monkey, and you can catch me on. You might have seen me on TV on the ads for Captain Monkey's Barbecue Grill, and I encourage you to all go down there as well. But all I'm saying is a strongman millionaire.
The speaker must describe themselves like an apartment listing.
What strongman millionaire got, right? Money. I'm a 1-bedroom. I got many amenities. I'm working. You gotta work for me, you know.
The speaker must pretend they have an upset stomach.
And I only cost just a few dollars a month for you to come to my restaurant.
Time.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. All right, let's see if RJ can do better than that, because that was probably one of the stronger promos we've seen so far. And by so far, I mean one other round. All right, RJ, you have 1 minute whenever you're ready. You ready?
I am.
Oh, no. You got props.
You know, one of the strongest things about me is my digestive tract, and I spend most of my time eating money. Coins, bills, credit cards, checks, or what have you.
The speaker is now creepy, dark, and brooding.
And, you know, you eat the money, and it gives you thoughts. It gives you your copper thoughts, golden thoughts, perhaps what a monkey would look like if it was encased in gold. That would be very delicious.
The speaker must talk about all the injuries they have caused.
But of course, you know, when you eat somebody, you start with their wrists, so you gotta break their wrists. That's the first thing. You know, I can't put a whole wrist in my mouth. That's a little ridiculous. Gonna have to break somebody's wrist. Then you go for the femurs. You know, I like to get the limbs out of the way.
The speaker must call into question their opponent's weightlifting routine.
And I'll tell you something else. For, you know, a monkey, I think you have the physique of an orangutan.
Time. Wow, damn. Strong promos from both of our competitors. This one's gonna be a tough one.
Whew.
All right, I'm gonna have to do some.
Sweating.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do
I've never
some.
sweat more in my life.
I'm gonna have to do some math and science over in this corner over here. Do some tabulations, some calculations. Congratulations, RJ City.
Oh, really? Are you don't want to tabulate this again?
Do you like to make a statement for your opponent?
Well, I was not ready for Liz. I thought she was going to get me on the apartment thing. I thought that went very well. I like, you know, terms about decor and stuff like that, but she stuck with the 1-bedroom, and perhaps if she transitioned to something with a foyer or a breezeway, it would have given her a bigger edge.
So would you say, though, that Liz bested you, or do you maintain that you were the victor of this round?
I mean, I feel like she bested me. I was not ready or prepared for her, but then again, I did have a cigar.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the first time we ever had a tiebreaker, essentially, made by the competitor. Congratulations, Liz. You
oh my God.
actually get to move on.
Oh my God.
Wow. Well, wait a minute. Let me do this professionally, like a gentleman, like the strongman millionaire would. Captain Monkey, I cede my victory unto you.
Oh my God. If I was looking around to see if I had a lighter so I could light your cigar for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Liz. This is,
I'm
you know,
just a simple monkey /
like-
boat captain.
like any wrestling event, anything can happen, and you just saw it, first time ever, we had a competitor cede their victory to their opponent.
So, you know, I hope now that not only with your victory, but also in a way my victory behind you, that you will win this thing. Really, if you lose, you'll lose for the both of us now.
Listen.
Yeah,
I'm
you have the
taking
weight
both
of
of us to
you
the
are
top.
competing for two now.
Thank you. If you need any advice, send me a message.
Of course.
I'd be happy to help.
Yes. I'm assuming if I win this, I'll get millions of dollars, and I will be splitting it with you.
I'm already a strongman millionaire. I'm okay.
Well,
oh my God.
Thank you to both of our competitors. Tell the people where we can find you and where they can spend money on you.
You can find me on truly any form of social media, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, at the Pigeon Wizard. You can also find me on YouTube at Liz Burton, and I'm also on Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice. You can find us at Dungeons Dice, and I'm on a Desperate Housewives podcast. You can find us at Desperate Dykes.
And now I'm even more happy that you're going on. I would have ceded if I disagreed. I would have ceded after I heard Desperate Dykes. My advice would be to Google RJ City, follow what you like, don't follow what you don't, but then message me and tell me why you're not following it. I have a YouTube. I make coffee in my underwear on Sunday mornings. I have a bevy of shirts and a mug with my face on it at prowrestlingtees.com/RJ City. So whatever you're interested in and not interested in, I have something for you.
Well, thank you to both of our competitors. RJ, it's sad to see you go, but Liz, we will see you in the semifinals. Now it's time to move on to our third matchup of the evening. Introducing our competitors first, to my left, he is an influencer and brand relations manager at Screenwave Media. He is the only competitor to have competed in every single extreme cardboard wrestling panel to date, and he correctly understands that Fudgy the Whale is the superior Carvel cake. Give it up for Ian Vaflor.
What's up? I am absolutely terrified to be here. My opponent is a former champion, and even though I've competed in every single Extreme Cardboard Wrestling Championship tournament, I have never made it past the first round.
Great vote of confidence for yourself. All right, and his opponent on the right, he is the King of Snake Style, the maestro of mask making, and the first ever champion of cardboard. Give it up for Ophidian.
Oh, yes. I think what you forgot was venomous and vile, greatest champion of Smack Talk Showdown style.
My apologies.
Yes.
Now for this round, both of our competitors have their own copy of Smack Talk Showdown on hand, so they will be drawing their own name cards. So, gentlemen, who are you going to be for this round? Ian, you'll draw first.
All right. All right. I am the stunning dentist.
And Ophidian, who are you going to be?
I am the Macho Killer.
All right, our competitors are ex-tag team partners in Bakersfield, California. The wrestlers used to be a very successful tag team. Creative differences caused them to break up. Ian, since you have been in every single Extreme Cardboard Wrestling event before, we're going to have you go first. You have 1 minute. Are you ready? Go.
I didn't spend 8 years in stunning dentistry school to be stabbed in the back. Because apparently I'm too macho for the Macho Killer.
The speaker now has a Canadian accent.
Hey, so you're reckoning us come, eh? I'm gonna floss you. I'm going to clean you. I'm gonna use that metal hook to clean out that grit from your teeth, because definitely you haven't been, Gordon, you haven't been here. You haven't been doing your regular checkups.
The speaker must promote their reality show.
And that's why on TNT after Extreme Cardboard Smack Talk Showdown, you can tune in to see stunning dentist of Toronto, Ontario.
The speaker must claim their dad can beat up their opponent's dad.
Where I, the stunning dentist DDS Jr., and my dad, the stunning dentist DDS Sr., who you know can beat up the Macho Killer, your dad.
Time. That's a tough showing. That I think seeing Ian compete in every single Extreme Cardboard Wrestling event, I would have to say that was his best promo to date.
All I know is that Canadian people are named Gordon.
Okay, Ophidian, do you think you can top that?
Oh, yes.
You have a minute when you are ready. Go.
Oh, I am the Macho Killer. And when I tell you that we broke up because of the stunning dentist's inadequate killing ways, I ain't lying. You see, they call me too cold to hold because I spend most of my time shoving dead bodies into the freezer.
The speaker is now meteorologist. Their promo must be weather-based.
And I am too hot to handle because the weather outside today is 98 degrees. Oh, yes. And you know the stunning dentist. This is all your fault. Because
the speaker must talk about taxes and finance in their promo.
Because if you had just filed your taxes on time, I wouldn't have had to spend my entire payday at H&R Block, and nothing makes me more violent and frustrated.
The speaker must list off the moves they're going to use to beat their opponent like a recipe.
Nothing makes me more frustrated than H&R Block. I'm gonna give you the power bomb
time.
Peanut. The recipe thing just.
I actually want to hear you just call a match as if it's a recipe now.
Oh man.
I can't even. Why did you do the recipe to me?
That was another great showing from both our competitors, and it's going to be another tough one to judge. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Looking at my notes, which I totally took during. I'm going to have to give this round to the original champion, Ophidian.
Well earned.
Congratulations. You move on to the semifinals.
Like it's a recipe.
I'm sorry, Ian.
Oh.
You have been eliminated, but we will see you at the next Extreme Cardboard Wrestling.
Thank you for having me again, guys.
Ian Vaflor, thank you for curtain jerking.
That's what I'm here for.
All right, so where can everybody find you, Ian?
Well, if you are a YouTuber or content creator, you can hit us up at Screenwave Media. I do influencer and brand relations. You can follow me on Twitter at Billy Kumo. Also on twitch.tv/Kumohara. That's Kumohara. I am mostly like a DJ and music streamer now. I guess that's where you can find me. And also Kaiju Big Battle. I wear a variety of helmets and suits when we do have live shows there. So.
And Ophidian, where can the fine folks watching this stream find you and purchase your wares?
Oh, yes, you could find me at Ophidian Cobra across all of social media. But more importantly, you should also follow my gear-making endeavors at Closet Champion, of course, across all of social media. Or if you want to support, patreon.com/Closet Champion. Yes.
Well, thank you very much for competing. Ophidian, we will see you in the semifinals. Unfortunately, Ian, we'll have to see you next time. Let's move on to our fourth match of the night and keep things going and introduce our next competitors. On the left side of our screen, he is the biggest wrestler on the face of the earth, the son of Abyss, and the loudest competitor in the history of extreme cardboard wrestling. Make some noise for Big Callux.
You got it right, Matt. You're goddamn right. I am the biggest professional wrestler. I am the son of Abyss. I am 90 feet tall, the strongest chops, the biggest boots. Big Callux.
And on the right-hand side of the screen, she is the musical genius behind the Lullaby Lounge on Twitch and self-described outlaw folk trash goblin, the creator of wrestling gear worn by all of your favorites, and her cat Winslow recently became an international viral sensation. Give it up for our returning competitor, Kate Nix.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. I am so happy to be here competing once again for the Cardboard Championship. I know that this is my year, and I'm finally going to bring the Extreme Cardboard Championship back where it belongs, to its original home, the Cobra household.
All right, now, Kate, you have your own deck on hand. Callux, I'll be drawing the name cards for you. So for this round and this round only, Callux, you will be the Macho Baby.
Oh, no.
Big baby!
Oh,
Big
no.
Callux!
All right, Kay, who you gonna be?
I am going to be the Wandering Nurse.
Interesting. And our competitors are competing in Paris, France. Both wrestlers are on a dating competition show. They must convince the audience why they are the most eligible mate. All right, Kate, we're going to have you go first. You have 1 minute whenever you're ready. Are you ready?
I am ready.
And go.
Now, you know, the Wandering Nurse has been all over the world. I've traveled far and wide, gathering worldly experiences to be able to bring to you the most affectionate, romantic, and absolutely just brilliant relationship.
The speaker
And
must taunt their opponent about skipping leg day.
And you think this baby with little chicken legs and no life experience is going to be a better partner than me? A baby that skips the day that
The
he
speaker must
needs
describe their physique like a sculpture.
in order to learn to walk, whereas I skip no days. I have built the Wandering Nurse form out of muscle and sinew.
The speaker must make fun of their opponent for being a bodybuilder and not a true wrestler.
And though I have sculpted these muscles, the Macho Baby, all this baby has done
Time.
is...
Very good showing from Kate. Now, Big Callux. Let's see if you can do better. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Go.
You see, I am the strongest small. I am the tiniest tyrant. I am the Macho Baby.
The speaker must make fun of the soft city folk in the audience.
And I see from my tiny baby eyes that all you soft city people here in Paris, France, aren't stepping up to worship the Macho Baby.
The speaker must deliver their promo like an auctioneer.
And you see, we have for $5 the Macho Baby's loaded diaper. The biggest diaper that's gonna go right in the Wandering Nurse's face as the Macho Baby rubs it up and down for $10. Do we have any buyers for the
speaker
world?
is now a former Army drill sergeant.
And the private Wandering Nurse. Private.
Time.
Oh.
That was great promos from both of our competitors. Now to check the notes that I totally took while that was going on. We'll decide the winner. Congratulations. Kate, you are moving on to the next round. Both competitors had great promos, but
Winslow, did you hear that?
But Kate stuck a little more to the theme of the segment, so that was the tiebreaker for myself. So Kate, congratulations. You are moving on to the semi-finals.
Yay! I'm moving on. Not
The
like
Macho
from our
Baby.
marriage.
The Macho Baby doesn't love that. And he's got a strong scent in his little diaper for that.
All right. Thank you to our competitors. Big Callux, where can people find you and purchase things from you?
Yeah, the biggest currency I hold is social equity. So follow Big Callux at Callux PW. It works on every format. And you can buy my things from the blue link inside those little social formats. Yeah, I'm so big.
And Kate, where can people find you and purchase your wares?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Kate Nix or on twitch.tv/Kate Nix, where every Tuesday night I host a musical variety show called The Lullaby Lounge. And if you would like to hear the music before you tune in, you can always search Kate Nix, KateNyx, on any streaming platform and give me that 0.0001 cent per play.
Well, thank you to both of our competitors. Kate, we will see you in the semifinals. Callux, unfortunately, this is goodbye. Thank you for coming in and competing. We are now moving into the second to last match of our first round. We've had a lot of strong competitors so far, but let's meet our next two competitors in Extreme Cardboard Wrestling. To the left-hand side of the screen, he is the ring announcer for League of Heels, the granddaddy of PAX wrestling panels, and he hosts a very chill stream on Twitch where he builds various models. Give it up for Pat Baer.
Hello, hello, hello.
And on the right-hand side of the screen, she is not America's sweetheart. She is one half of the Sisters of Construction and is world famous on TikTok. Make some noise for Davienne.
Hello.
All right. I will be drawing the name cards for our competitors. Pat, for this round, you will be the miserable professor.
All right.
And Davienne, you will be the wandering snake.
Okay.
And our competitors are competing in Worcester, Massachusetts. The wrestlers are siblings who have been rivals since birth. Neither will accept defeat. Pat, since you are the veteran in this round, we will have you go first. You have 1 minute. Are you ready?
I am indeed ready.
Go.
All right, class, settle down, settle down, settle down. As you know, my no good sibling, that snake in the grass, literally, is back in town. And I have to
is now a
admit,
beer-drinking, fist-fighting good old boy.
I got to admit, I'm feeling pretty miserable right now, class. So we're going to have to wait to learn our ABCs and our XYZs because you know how much I despise my snake of a sister. Oh, man.
The speaker's promo must be computer hacking related.
I just think about how I just want to hit, want to grab my mouse and I want to get on the keys and I just want to type a bunch of stuff and I want to, expose all the secrets of the CIA.
The speaker's promo must be a series of knock-knock jokes.
And knock-knock, my snake of a sister.
Time.
Y'all didn't get the joke.
Well done. All right. Davienne, you have 1 minute. Are you ready?
I think so.
All right. Begin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of Worcester, Massachusetts. I bet you wondering where I have been wandering around, slithering, trying to keep tabs on my big piece of garbage, miserable older brother.
The speaker must call out their opponent's parents.
Our parents have picked him over and over and over again. Oh, because he's the firstborn? Oh, cool. You're going to get our inheritance or something? Like, they love him so much more than me. And I just don't get it.
The speaker must boast about their undefeated streak.
He thinks I'm some kind of snake because I'm undefeated in our sibling rivalry. No, I'm just smarter than you. You're a miserable
The speaker must incorporate the old gods into their promo.
The old gods? I don't even really know what that is because my older brother is a terrible professor.
Well done, both of our competitors. Now we'll take this time to look at the notes that I totally took during that segment and determine our winner. So, drum roll please. Our winner for that round. Congratulations. Davienne, you are moving on to our semifinals. Pat, I'm sorry, but you did not make the cut. Thank you for competing.
I mean, I guess this is better than winning and losing to the same person, which happened last time I was here. So just losing, I guess, is better.
Now, Pat, where can the fine people watching the stream find you?
So my name is Pat Baer, Patbaer, and you can find me on social media with that name, twitch.tv/Pat Baer. As mentioned earlier, I do chill model kit building streams. So Twitch is not just for packs and for playing video games. You can also watch people build model kits and talk about anime. And I know someone watching right now is very excited. And if even it's just one person, welcome aboard.
And Davienne, where can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook. I have a like page, Not America's Sweetheart, Davienne. On Twitter and Instagram at Davienne __. And on TikTok at Team C Stars.
Well, thank you to our competitors. Davienne, we will see you in the semi-finals. Now, let's move on to the final match of our first round. So, without further ado, let's introduce our competitors. To the left, we have the very nice, the very evil, the master of the tequila dance, and he is still waiting to hear back from Ring of Honor to hire him. Make some noise for Danhausen.
Yeah. Can you hear Danhausen?
We can hear Danhausen.
Ah, very good. Who is this fellow in this little corner giving Danhausen a thumbs down?
Well, that is your opponent on the right. He is the host of the Party of One podcast, the creator of multiple wrestling-themed tabletop RPGs, and he recently forgot that Season 2 of Daria is spent dealing with Tom's shifty ass.
2 whole seasons.
Oh, sorry, I misread that. 2 whole seasons.
Whole season. There's way more Tom than I expected, and I was really kind of hoping we were going to be done with Tom real quick. Was not prepared for it, frankly.
Well, let's get into things. First, I will draw the name card for Jeff, and for this round, you will be the magical librarian. And Danhausen, you will be the leaping assassin.
Ah, very good. This is Danhausen's forte.
All right, and our competitors will be competing in Rome, Italy. Both wrestlers have to explain the non-injury related reason they had to leave the Smack Talk Wrestling Federation. Jeff, we're going to have you go first. Are you ready?
I am ready.
You have 1 minute. Go.
The spirit world calls to me again, once again. From the stacks, it calls to the magical librarian. The Smack Talk Federation could not contain me. The magical forces that bind this
their
world.
Upcoming mixtape.
The forces that bind our world to the next could not contain the hot fire that I drop on every single track of my mixtape. The beings of the
speaker must brag
Feywild
about their physical size.
The Feywild, the worlds beyond ours, my size, my pecs, my peaks, my freaks, my mixtapes, my rhymes, my jams, nothing can be contained.
The speaker must constantly tell the audience to be quiet.
Please be quiet. I understand you're excited to see me. I understand that there are people from across the multiverse watching this, but you must let me talk, because if you do not, I will have to take these 48-inch pythons that are probably here. I will take this book, The Regrettable Superheroes book by Calamity John, and I will take you down.
Damn, Jeff coming in hot.
Yeah.
With that promo. All right, Danhausen, you have 1 minute.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Danhausen is ready.
Go.
Hello, yes, this is Danhausen here, the leaping assassin of some sort. Anyways, Danhausen seems to be in Rome, Italy of some sort, but he cannot be at the Smack Talk challenge because Danhausen is enjoying the fine foods of Italy.
The speaker must gloat about their previous athletic achievements.
Danhausen has won all of the Olympics in every single sport. In Italy, in, Europe, same place, maybe, who knows? Danhausen's leaping assassin uses those types of skills for, winning the Olympics everywhere.
The speaker must give their opponent backhanded compliments.
That tie looks quite nice on you, Wink. Yes, got him. That was a leaping assassin. Snuck up behind you with that one, didn't I? Anyways, Danhausen thought that your skills of talking were quite nice.
The speaker must repeatedly ask someone to cut the music, even though there is none.
Hello, Danhausen, please cut that music. Danhausen is trying to tell this other fellow who gave him a thumbs down that Danhausen is the best Olympic leaping assassin in Italy.
Time. Very good. Very nice. Very evil promo. Now, I will take a look at my notes and decide on who won that round. I think, and maybe an upset for everybody, the winner is Jeff Stormer. Congratulations, Jeff. You are moving on to our semifinals.
I made one pledge, and it was that I was not going to get knocked out in the first round.
Oh, congratulations. You've done it. You will be moving on to fight some of our fearless competitors from earlier rounds. Danhausen, unfortunately, you will not be moving on. Where can the people find you? Where can they give you money?
Danhausen thought he was a very good Olympic assassin or whatever. Who knows? Anyways, Danhausen tips his hat off to you, Jeffhausen. Very nice. Anyways, Danhausen, you can find his stuff at prowrestlingtees.com/Danhausen. That's where his t-shirts are. Patreon.com/LoveThatDanhausen. And yes, Twitter.com and Instagram.com/DanhausenAD. Isn't that nice?
And Jeff, where can people find you?
You can hit me up at jeffstormer.com. You can go to partyofonepodcast.com to find the show that I produce. And you can find me on Twitter at partyofonepod, or you can go to jeffstormer.itch.io to pick up any of the many role-playing games that I've written about wrestling, because I've got a theme, and frankly, I carry it pretty consistently.
Well, thank you to both our wonderful competitors. That wraps up our first round of matches. Now, let's get into our semi-final round. All right, let's move into the first round of our semi-final matches, and let's bring back Davienne and Jeff Stormer. And without any further hesitation, we'll get right into this round. So, for this round, Davienne, you will be Happy Sullivan.
Good.
And Jeff, you are going to be the Graceful Slammer.
Got it.
And for this round, you are competing in pile drivers for the planet. The wrestlers are fighting in an Earth Day themed pay-per-view. Their promos must be Earth Day themed. You will have 1 minute to cut your promos, just like the previous rounds. Davienne, you will go first. Are you ready?
Yes.
And go.
And tonight, we are pile driving the environment, okay? You guys have been destroying the environment, and it really, I'm Happy Sullivan, and it makes me really sad to know.
The speaker must brag about their law degree.
So, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I went to school. I became an environmental lawyer. Do you know how much trash is in landfills? It makes me absolutely miserable.
The speaker must talk about their animal companion they bring to the ring.
I have the most adorable corgi that likes to accompany me to the ring. And you know what? He needs clean, fresh water. So we need to take care of our planet.
The speaker must use math and science in their promo.
Oh my gosh, have you guys never studied science? 2 + 2 doesn't equal 2,000. You guys need to be aware of all the plastic that we're using. It's time to pile drive pollution.
Well done.
That was good. That was very good.
Jeff, are you ready?
I am ready.
Go.
Consider, if you will, the gentle butterfly. This Friday at Pile Drivers for the Planet, with the stake of Earth in the balance, it will not require strength to save the world, but a graceful slam, a beautiful, graceful pile driver, courtesy.
Make car sounds during their promo.
Courtesy of the graceful slammer. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, can I rev up my engines? Can I honk the horn? Can I? But I tell you this. All of your honking, all of your driving, that is what is killing the planet, and that is what I'm going to put to rest this Friday at Pile Drivers.
The speaker must boast about their durability and lack of injuries.
I promise you, that is why I am graceful. I have come to you as a graceful man, as an durable man. I have never been hurt. I work safe. I work clean.
Must criticize
clean
their
as clean energy
skills.
Clean as clean energy, unlike some other opponent, some other people I may be facing in the ring with their, oh, we're going to take you to the demolition derby. We're going to take you to the
Time.
toxic waste dumping facility.
Well done, both of you, but only one of you can move on. So give me a second to make my decision. Congratulations. Jeff Stormer, you're going to move on to our triple threat final. Congratulations. Thank you, Davienne, for competing. Hopefully we'll see you at another Extreme Cardboard Wrestling event. But for now, this is goodbye. Jeff, we'll
Thank
see
you
you
so
later.
much.
Thank you so much. I'm here for the finals. We're making a run for it.
And now let's move on to the second match of the semifinals. And we have another first for Extreme Cardboard Wrestling. This is the first ever husband and wife going head to head for their spot in the final round. So welcome back, Ophidian, and welcome back, Kate Nix. So without further ado, let's draw some names. Ophidian, who are you going to be for this round?
Oh no. I am the Twisted Sailor.
And Kate, who are you?
I am the Elegant Waiter.
Good one. Solid names. So you guys will be competing at a contract signing in Geneva, Switzerland. The wrestlers are debating the terms of their championship match contract. They must convince the audience why they should receive their demands. Ophidian, you will go first, and you have 1 minute. Are you ready?
Oh, man, I don't have a choice. Cool.
And begin.
Yes. Here we are in Geneva, Switzerland, and there is no sea to be found. See, I am a man of the sea. I am the Twisted Sailor. And I think in this contract, I demand that we wrestle in the ocean.
The speaker must make fun of their opponent for being college educated.
I didn't need a degree to sail the high seas. No, I don't need an education to know how to talk either. That's right. I am...
The speaker is now an alien who doesn't understand Earth's customs.
What even is a college degree? What even is this that I'm talking on? All I know is the sea, or at least I think I do. Outer space is a sea, right?
The
I think
speakers
that's...
must deliver their promo like an infomercial.
And that's right, you too can sail the seas of outer space. All you need is Smack Talk Showdown. Get your Smack Talk
Time.
Showdown today. Oh, man.
All right, Kate. I think you might have an opportunity to secure the win. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm holding my armor like a waiter, but it's just beyond frame.
Begin. You're muted, Kate.
That's because you weren't ready
Okay.
to hear the elegance of what I'm about to bestow upon you. It is my greatest pleasure to serve the people of Geneva, Switzerland, the absolute best match possible, which means we could not have it in the ocean, Twisted Sailor.
The speaker
Everything
must over-enunciate every word.
needs to be pristine. I like to keep a lovely table, an elegant table. And on this table, I will smash
The
you
speaker must
through it.
sing the rest of their promo.
With style, with grace, with courage, I will defeat you here in Geneva.
The speaker must pretend they are a turkey for their promo.
Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble. Twisted Sailor, gobble.
Time.
Gobble.
Beautiful. Well, unfortunately for you, Ophidian, I don't think that will be too hard to decide. Congratulations, Kate.
No, it will not be.
You will be moving on to our final round. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, wife.
Thank you, husband.
Even if I lose, the championship is guaranteed to come to our household because there's no way she's losing.
Well, Kate, we'll see you in our final round. But before we get to that, we have one more matchup in our semifinals. And we're going to bring back Liz, Burton, and Sarah the Rebel. Now, without further ado, let's draw some names. For this round, Liz, you are going to be the grappling freak.
Oh.
And Sarah, you are going to be the downtown dentist.
Oh, yeah.
And for this match, our competitors are in a retirement match. The wrestlers are putting their careers on the line. Whoever loses retires.
Okay.
Liz, we're going to have you go first. You have 1 minute. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
You know, I've been in this business a long time. I've always pictured my opponents as the people calling me freaks when I was a kid, and that's why I grapple them to the ground. And I'm going to grapple you all the way down to hell because I'm so old, and that's where I'm going anyway.
The speaker must brag about their expensive clothing.
And I got so rich that I laugh in my bullies' faces because I always beat them because I know I could be stronger than them. And this coat is real fake fur. You know how much I spent on this coat? At least 100. And I'm not going to finish those zeros.
The speaker must compare their skills to a famous athlete.
And I'm just like Rocky Balboa, and you can say maybe that's not a real athlete, but I can't tell fact from fiction, and I don't need to. All I need to know is how to grapple you, and that is what I'm going to do.
Time. Very well done. Sarah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
You see, the downtown dentist isn't scared of a retirement match, you little freak, because the downtown dentist has a backup career. You know, unlike so many of you thoughtless little wrestlers, okay? I have plenty going for me. I don't
The
even
speaker
need
is now a construction worker, and they must talk about their job.
because I have several jobs. I'm not just the dentist giving you the 2-for-1 special. I built this city. Literally, I'm a construction worker as well. And you know what? Retirement is just going to make me even more productive.
The speaker must use the phrase "not in my house" during their promo.
And literally, not in my house. I did not build the house that we are wrestling in. This is one of the few houses in this city that is not my house. But I'm still going to whoop
The speaker's promo is now an insane rant.
And I don't even know why am I a wrestler and a dentist and a construction worker and I have a reindeer and a cat, but I'm all gonna eat your face like a pie.
Time. Oof, man, that was a high energy from both of our competitors. But only one of you is going to move on to our triple threat final. Congratulations. Sarah, the Rebel, you are going to move on. We will see you in the finals. Liz, you put in a valiant effort making it all the way to the semifinals, but unfortunately, this is the last we will see of you. Hopefully, we'll see you again at another Extreme Cardboard Wrestling event. Now, that was the last of our semifinal matches, and now it is time to move on to our triple threat final. We are bringing everyone in on this call for our final. So welcome back, Sarah, Kate, and Jeff. And for this round, we will be using cards from our unreleased new expansion pack, Lewd Attitude, which is a not safe for work expansion for Smack Talk Showdown. So let's get into some names for this round. Sarah, you will be the Demented Crippler. Kate, you will be the Psycho Minister. And Jeff, you will be the Badass Devil.
All right.
And for this round, you are all competing in a strip club showdown in Las Vegas, Nevada. The wrestlers are competing at an opening of a strip club. They must promote the club in their promo. Sarah, you are going to go first. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
When they invited the demented crippler to the strip club, I knew one thing and one thing only. It's that I needed a big celebration to open up this place. And I do mean open it up. So I thought, what better than a triple threat against my two least favorite people?
The speaker must use the numbers 420 and 69 during their promo.
Now, I know you want to love all the 420 friendly strippers in here, and you want to see some good 69 action, but you got to hold your horses because it hasn't opened yet, all right?
The speaker must promote their brand of meat sauce during their promo.
And if you love 69s, then there's nothing you're going to love more than Meaty McMeat sauce, served only here at Boobalicious Tubby Bibbies. Only here can you have the most delicious
The speaker must give their promo like an ad for a phone sex hotline.
Good enough for a demented crippler like me. And you know what? The two of you are in for a real big surprise. When I come off that pole and I land on you in that
time.
Good.
Well done. All right, Kate, you think you can top that?
The Lord is with me.
And also with sorry.
And go.
And so saith the Lord, that I, the psycho minister, will descend upon the Boobalicious strip club in Las Vegas, Nevada, and destroy and demolish my two opponents. And so saith the Lord, that I will be victorious.
The
that
speaker must
I
act like they are nursing a terrible hangover.
will be honest with you, I kind of got into the sacramental wine. I'm not proud, but I needed to be prepared with all of my holiness to party with this bodacious amount of babes.
The speaker is now the mother or father of their opponent's child.
And I'm not proud of the fact that I parented 7 children with a demented crippler and I ran away, but through God and through his name, I have been able to find myself a clear path.
Still waiting on them checks.
Well done. Jeff, you were the last one to go. Do you think you can top those two?
I feel ready. I feel ready.
All right. Begin.
It is I, Satan, the original badass devil, here to indulge in the most delightful of sins, adultery. At
The speaker is now a dominatrix.
At Boobalicious Booby Boobies, I will be whipping it up in the ring. I will be dripping with sex appeal in the ring. There are some very naughty wrestlers who will be disciplined. They will learn the error of the...
The speaker must refer to their opponent as Daddy.
And, Daddy, sorry, Father, I'm gonna make you so penitent with what I'm about to do. Also, Daddy, other Daddy, you also will be penitent, but like it's less relevant
must
to you.
detail how they are going to beat their opponent in the goriest way possible.
See, I know a thing or two about blood. I'm the devil. And I promise you, when the sea of fire and blood and floods the ring.
Well done. Whew. I know a thing or two about blood. I'm the devil.
I want a shirt that says that.
I also want that on a shirt is the thing.
Well, great promos all around. It's going to be a hard decision. Give me a moment to think about who I thought won.
I'm studying my rubric to see who could possibly win.
The rules. But I think I'm going to have to give it to Jeff. Congratulations. You are the first ever online champion of cardboard. Congratulations. Kate, Sarah, congratulations on making this far, but unfortunately, Jeff, aka the Badass Devil, has bested you. Congratulations,
I'd like to give it up
Jeff.
to Satan. I'd like to give it up to Satan.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to our panel. We hope you enjoyed it. You can pre-order the second edition of Smack Talk Showdown and the Lewd Attitude expansion at smacktalkshowdown.bigcartel.com. You can also find a print and play version of the first edition of the game. You can also follow us on Twitter at Smack Talk Showdown without the O's, and on Instagram at Smack Talk Showdown. Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your PAX Online.